Patrick Benil back here with you at the intermission. It's time now for 10 questions brought to you by Tamarind Optical. And we're joined now by Cape Breton Eagles forward Cole Fraser. Cole, who's your favorite athlete of all time?
When I was a little kid, the first hockey stick I ever got, it had Alex Ovechkin on it. And I think I was about like 6 or 7 at the time. And after I looked him up, I love the guy. And he was my favorite athlete growing up. I guess it's still the same.
He said last year he was a Capitals fan, so now we know why. This is a meme of sorts we see floating around, so I'll ask it in a way that's relevant to you. You're from the St. John area. How would you tell somebody you're from St. John without saying you're from St. John?
I see those all the time on TikTok. You just can't say you're from St. John. Is that the thing?
That's correct, but you have to let people know without saying that.
I would just say I'm from the city of Fog.
That would work for sure. And
yeah.
Is there a particular good one you've seen on TikTok?
No, but the best part of TikTok I find is the comments. Like, people in the comments come up with some pretty funny stuff. A lot of times it won't even be that video, but someone will comment, tell me you're this without telling me you're this. Right. And it'll just be related to the video, and I find them pretty funny.
If you're a student athlete, what's the hardest subject you have to take in school?
That's this year, for sure. Me and Murph are both taking finance, and it's a little more than I expected. There's quite a bit of dipping back into some algebra equations that I haven't really seen since grade 12, so I'm a bit foggy on it, but it's not bad.
That's one of those subjects that once you kind of step away from it, it's not easy to jump back in, that's for sure. What is the best type of salad dressing?
Caesar. I had Italian not too long ago, but you can't beat Caesar.
We eat a lot of Caesar salad on the road, so that works for you.
Yeah, sure.
All your time playing hockey, toughest goalie to score on?
That's a tough one. Last year, Mando in practice was next to impossible to score on. But obviously, I never would have got to play against him. And if I did, I can't really quite remember. I'd probably say maybe Rodrigue last year in Moncton. Those
are both good choices, both first-round picks in the same year, so hard to go wrong with that. What is an annoying question that people ask too much?
Can I have your stick?
Is that fans asking or teammates?
Fans, sorry. It's so annoying. We get it an awful lot, and you can't give it to them, so it's always awkward.
Right, you'd like to be able to. The team can only buy so many hockey sticks.
Yeah.
What is your earliest memory of watching hockey? A specific game you remember, maybe?
As far back as I can remember, it would just be, my dad used to be a major fan of Montreal Canadiens. I would just often sit downstairs and watch the games with him.
What is something that you hate having to pay for?
Good question. Maybe just small things here and there. When I'm home, there's always shampoo and deodorant and all that stuff. And then I never really realized how expensive it was. And now that I'm away, whenever I need to go buy some and pay for it, it can get quite pricey.
Trivia question about yourself, your first playoff game with Blainville. Who had the game-winning goal?
We won that first game, didn't we?
You did?
Yes, the game-winning goal, sorry. That was the first game of the series?
It was.
Was it Alex Katernakis?
No, this may be a bit of a trick question, though.
Was it me?
It was.
I remember the goal because it was my billet brother. It was his first point. He passed it to me and I scored, but I thought Alex scored the second goal after that.
Your goal was the second goal. Last thing for part one, what was the last thing you looked up on Google?
I think stock price. My cousin, he's getting really into it a lot lately, and he got me to sign up on an app. We just check back and forth through some ones that we invest in, and I think I looked it up right after I got off the ice around 5 o'clock, around the time it closes.
I did not expect that answer. Now, were you guys buying GameStop earlier in the year?
No, but I seen it go up quite a bit, and I was a little bit mad I missed that one.
The next craze you'll be around for.
Hopefully.
That's all for part one of 10 Questions with Cole Fraser. You're listening to the intermission of McDonald Auto Hub. Cape Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.